Oh my god, we're starting! Ah! Okay. Trust me, I'm very organised. I'm a professional commentator. Just give me the muffin. Alright. I want to eat the muffin, but we've got Smash to commentate, so we're not going to eat the muffin. We can eat the muffin afterwards. We've got a banana as well. Like, we would, you know, we have a good... Ooh. Hey, yo. Anyway. Right! We're back at it again. Of course, I feel like I'm just commentating Rozza sets today. Which I don't really want to, considering he's just eliminating me from brackets. So I'm just going to be as biased as possible against him. Let's go, Namo. I do need to ask him actually if it's Namo or Namo. Or I feel like it's Namo, because it is N-A-M-O. Namo. And we're going to say that for now. Well, I'm going to check with him afterwards. Right, regardless. You'll be alright. Right, okay, now we're going to get to professional commentating now. Well, none of this local vibe. Right. So, of course, Namo, one of our Middle East invaders, come down. Again, we sort of talked about him a little bit earlier, but really, both Secco and Namo really sort of proving themselves today, actually, going on great runs. Obviously, Secco currently sitting in losers final, so guaranteed third place, but still all to play for, and definitely wants that run back again against Carnage. But Namo sitting against in losers quarterfinals, having previously lost to, I believe it was Carnage. It was Carnage 3-0, 2-0 even. My apologies. Yes, losing against Carnage earlier in the winner side of things, but now just sitting in that loser side. Faced off against Rozza, and this is an interesting one because Rozza is obviously a player that I'm very, very familiar with. You know, obviously regularly comes to the ESC locals. Not actually faced all that many Steves. Doesn't really have the matchup knowledge. Obviously knows the sort of essentials of what to look out for and what to avoid, but not necessarily knowing, you know, what exactly, you know, sort of the matchup is all about. But all that said, he has been doing a really, really good job so far. Well, he was doing a good job anyway. Avoiding, you know, what you want to get the first stop. But of course, the anvil does come out. It's such a quick option from Steve. Take it down. Rozza just going fully on aggression here, just running past that minecart and the block, just getting out there. The platform extension not going to do anything to him. Namo just trying to hang on. Good back at the PK Magnet into the back as well. Just going to tack on a little bit more damage. Namo is just comfortable, just running away. And this is where it starts to get scary as we do get the loops. And that could have been really, really terrifying if that diamond back air had hit. Could have said Rozza high enough to even take away the stock. But thankfully, Rozza does go to the right and avoids it entirely. Now, this is where it starts to become a little bit tough. Like, how does Rozza deal with the blocks? How does he get through this wall to actually get his hands on Namo? Surprisingly, actually, Namo hasn't really sort of been doing kind of too many setups with the blocks. He's kind of very much kind of just sort of been doing like the one, just to kind of, you know, do a little bit of, you know, sort of interruption. Like we saw there, he placed the block down, and knowing that obviously Rozza would probably jump, he was going for a lot of those back airs. But still, that said, it is a pace to slow down, but Rozza just going for that strong back air to take that stock away. Of course, you gotta be careful. You gotta be so, so careful as Namo does send Rozza plummeting down into the abyss, and this is where it all starts here. The up smash and still sends Rozza right up to the skies. It's a complete reversal. Rozza was holding on to leave so long, but it just takes a little bit of the loop to get that damage going. Rozza just trying to hang on as much as he can, but Steve with a lead is a scary thing. Rozza got to find a way around and use that down tilt just to break the blocks. Sent to the skies, but not going to lose the stock just yet. And I like the use of the block in the middle as well, just to get that grab going, but Namo didn't find the hit that he wanted to. And Rozza still hanging on by a thread. But the up throw, again, it's still not quite enough, but this one will do it. But a good mash from Rozza will save him there, as he does hang on. 172 and a dream. It's all Rozza has right now. Oh, and the forward comes out. Is Rozza going to be able to do this? The backer comes out. That's enough rage. Now it's going to do it. Namo, Rozza taking down Namo in a game one by a thread. Literally just hanging on to the last second, finding that hit they needed to. So here we go, going straight back into it. On to Pokemon Stadium 2 as well. Okay, right, there we go. And I think that's all we're going to need as Rozza does get through. Trying to use the yo-yo, actually, to break up those blocks. That actually didn't really do too much there. But There we go. The up tilt comes out of the blocks, and the no up smash or anything like that. Just gonna go for the back air, which didn't hit. Still, it does still a large percentage of damage onto Rozza. Okay, again, just anything Rozza trying to do, just interrupted by that down air, the anvil coming out. Okay, Rozza just trying to find a way in. That up tilt does send Namo to the skies, but it's not enough. And Namo slowed this right down, just going for these constant minecarts away, so that Rozza could never really get into a position where he can actually just do anything. But the forward smash gives the lightning, but not the stock. As Rozza does hang on, the fire comes out as well from that down tilt, but again, Rozza is still living, but no! He goes for the PK Thunder onto Namo, but he wasn't close enough that he could actually take the stock away, to grab the ledge away. My apologies. So instead it is Namo that takes the stock. And hold on to the lead here, but this is still a very high percentage right now. Goes for the forward air, but it's interrupted by the minecart. Again, back as well, sends Namo to the skies, but it's still not enough. But that yo-yo will definitely do it, dangling off the ledge there. Send Namo away and get that stock for Rozza. Okay, and big damage here. Rozza just evening up right very, very quickly there. Okay, Rozza just trying to find a way in, but actually there's Namo's blocks set up there actually made it so that the minecart could not push through. Instead just bouncing off the block and nobody doing anything for him. But again, that block there definitely was saving, Namo from getting any more forward airs. He wasn't going to do too much. Down tilt going to get avoided by Rozza, and he gets to get up attack. Namo is just trying to find a way. Does have the diamond geared, I can see. So Rozza's got to be clever. The back air does come out. And again, another one comes out. Lightning once again, but it's not enough. Now, Rozza losing the stop, but again, this is another high percentage for Namo. Rozza's got to find a way in, but the diamond up tilt is coming out the block as well, but Rozza DIing correctly to get out of the sequence. Taking only 41, but the damage hasn't really slowed down since. Rozza desperately needs to try and take the stock away, but he's just charging in. Okay, there we go. The block saving Namo as well. Did wonder if Namo had hit the underside of it, that would have definitely been a stop. But because he hit the side of it, that was just sends Namo away and avoiding death entirely. Hello, you could just make it bigger, I suppose. Oh, yeah. I've got my Switch with me. Ah, but don't have Mario Kart. Never mind. Free. Namo was, of course, Namo taking that second game away. Namo switching to the zombie as well. He's going for the power of the undead to see her out of this set. I do feel like in the second game, Rozza was just charging it a bit too much. He had a very sort of patient game style in that game one. But in that second game, he was just charging in. He was being a little bit too aggressive and just getting caught by everything that Steve can do. But we'll see, of course, what he could do in this game. And I love the way that Rozza actually just decided to air dodge on top of the blocks there. He knew that obviously he was going to get blocked by them. If he had gone for the usual PK Thunder recovery. So instead he just air dodges up onto them to save him. And Namo definitely wasn't expecting that, so didn't go for any sort of punish. Fully expecting Rozza just to go for the PK Thunder and get stuck. But no, very, very nice stuff from Rozza there. But you can see the difference here already between Game 1 and even Game 2 and Game 3, where Namo was not really using the blocks to actually stop Rozza before. But this time he actually absolutely is. He's going for these more sort of tower setups, But this game, especially, you see a lot more of them being set up. Of course, Rozza is struggling to find a way in. The shield is going up, and now he's playing a lot more defensively. Rozza is trying everything, going for those quick moves and neutral air, everything, but it's just all getting shielded. And Namo has no intention to really come anywhere near. Just going to keep going from one side to the other. Goes for those back airs where we know it's nice and safe. Of course, not everything is super safe as Rozza does find a few small hits, starting to even up the percentages here. Trying to go for that usual PK Thunder, PK Magnet into the back air, but Namo has caught on to how Rozza likes to do it. Shielding both hits, not letting it go. Okay, catching out the minecart usage with the forward air, but again, it's not going to lead to a kill. Just a bit more damage, and you got to be careful because that option is so quick with the minecart that Namo does just take the stock away. And again, another block in a perfect position saves Namo from that death with that neutral air. But you can't avoid the back throw, as it does just send it far too high for Namo to do anything. Okay, and now Rozza is game on as he is just trying to find a way, and Namo again reverses back to his very sort of patient game style. Okay, using that neutral air just to break up the jabs from Namo. Again, the up tilts and the block extension as well, a bit more damage. But things are still close between them. Good back air out of shield, gonna lead to a little bit more percentage. Rozza still hanging on here, but the dash attack again. Now Rozza actually catching out what Namo wants to do with that back air. Both these players are just really sort of charging into each other. I feel like Rozza is actually winning every single interaction, breaking up the crafting table as well as there. You can see that block is there, so I think Rozza caught on and said, you know what, I'm not going to try and go for a grab actually, I'm just going to wait out, wait for it to despawn, then I'll think about it. Again, Namo is just escaping here, getting out of range, and that shield was looking very, very low as the full force of the anvil does collide into it. But good down smash from Rozza is going to take that stock away, sending Namo straight up to the skies. Now Rozza one stock away from moving on in this bracket. Of course, he's still got to get through a whole stock. Meanwhile, Namo's not really changing up. Okay, nearly a back head connecting, but again, Namo's really struggling to actually find the hits he wants to here. Namo just really on the hunt. He's sternly taking his time. He knows that he can sort of just wait it out, wait for Rozza to make a mistake. But I feel that every second that goes on is big. But noticing the high recovery, Rozza actually unleashes the up smash there to catch it. And now this is scarier for Namo. He's still got a whole stock to eliminate from Rozza. Meanwhile, 70%, that is no small number. 82, a bit higher. Rozza on the hunt now. This is terrifying for Namo here as the PK Magnet does collide with the forward smash. The chance start coming out for Rozza. You know he's on the hunt for it, but can he get through it? He does go for the recovery. Gets caught by the fire, the down tilt there from Namo. And again, you gotta be careful now because Namo can just keep doing this. Runs away, goes for the grab. It misses though. But finally, Namo finds the stock. And we've been in this position before against Seko, where it is last stock. Rozza holds the lead. Can he close it out this time, though? Can he finally get it? The backer sends Namo straight to the sides of the boss, but it's not enough. He's got to recover there. The yo-yo does come out, but Namo connects to the ledge before he can. A good parry as well, avoiding that anvil. I love the sort of retreat rather than going for the aggressive option. But we know what Steve could do. Good air dodge away. And Rozza does get a grab. That should be it. It is absolutely it. As Rozza finds the grab, finds the back throw, and takes the game away over Namo. Moving on in brackets, where he's now got to face someone he'd really rather not. For 4th place, Rozza now has to fight one of his bracket demons, Jam.